Next up, the lightweights. Paulos Morobi versus Phillip Holiday. Paulos Morobi is a Welcome-based boxer who only recently joined the paid ranks. He lost his first 2 professional fights, but he's determined to rectify that state of affairs today. Paulos had 30 fights as an amateur, losing only 2. He has trained hard for this fight, and he is desperate for a win this afternoon. Phillip Holiday is an outstanding young prospect who notched up a most impressive amateur career and gained his Springbok colours. Holiday looked most impressive on his recent professional debut, winning on a second-round stoppage. With Harold Volbrecht in his corner, he set his hopes on being the best.
I only had 1 fight. It was at Medicine, and I stopped the guy in the second round.
He's only been with me for 1 year now, and I'm very happy with the progress on Flip.
Since I've been here, he's taught me such a lot. When I first came here, I didn't used to box and weave nothing, split punches. And he's taught me a heck of a lot since I've been here.
Four rounds of lightweight action. Paulos Morobi versus Phillip Holiday on Supersport.
Welcome back to Supersport. Next up, we have a lightweight bout over 4 rounds. Introducing on my left, in gold and green trunks, weighing in at 60.3 kilograms. He has a fight record, 1 fight, 1 loss. From Welcome in the Free State, Paulos Morobi. And introducing on my right, in red and white trunks, weighing in at 61 kilograms, he has a record of 1 fight with 1 win. Former Springbok, Phillip Holiday. The officials for the fight, your referees, Mr. Skitter. The judges, Mrs. Chani, Van Nieuwenhuizen and Duplessis.
Seconds out. Round number 1.
Well, we welcome our English channel listeners back here this afternoon. A lightweight encounter here between Phillip Holiday and Paulos Morobi. Phillip Holiday, as you can obviously see, is a stable mate of mine, so I've got to watch myself here. All his fighters unbiased as possible. Both young fighters, up-and-coming fighters that we bring to here on Mnet Supersport. Holiday being a Springbok amateur, says he's learned a lot in the last year from Harold Volbrecht, and he's out there to prove that he'll be the best. Well, Morobi is the one that's being aggressive here, landing a few telling punches on the ropes there. Holiday's shooting at the jab, not being effective yet, showing a bit of his bobbing, weaving tactics that he's learned from Harold Volbrecht. Morobi lands with a nice jab. There we see Holiday's jab effective. Morobi throwing a wild right hand. There we see some good body work from Phillip Holiday. As I said earlier this afternoon, nice to see these young fighters working the body. Very important in the professional ring. Getting inside there with some short uppercuts. Morobi holding on here in the first round. throws a nice right uppercut to the midriff of his own. Holiday banging away at the midriff. Referee breaks the fighters apart for clinching. Oh, terrific left hook there from Morobi there. Holiday's going to have to get some bob and weaving tactics together here as he did when he started the round. Now we see there both fighters coming forward with the head there. Have to watch out for headbutting here. Oh, there we see that nice right hand from Phillip Holiday. Followed by right uppercut. Morobi putting on the pressure there in the corner. Oh, Morobi definitely came here to fight. You see him throwing his own left-right combination there. Holding on the inside. Clever tactics, holding on, and when he breaks loose, he throws punches. Phillip Holiday working on the inside with some nice uppercuts. Well, end of the first round there in this lightweight division. As we go to the corner of Phillip Holiday. There we watch the slow motion. As I said, Morobi holds on. As he breaks loose, he throws punches. There you see him landing with 2 punches to the ribs. Holiday throwing that left hook from the back foot. Nice to see him moving backwards, throwing punches. Oh, that was probably the best punch of the round. Well, that looked like to be the inside of the glove. It is a telling punch.
Get inside. Okay. You do much out, okay? Then you keep your jab. Keep your jab. Then you
Morobi listening.
keep your jab. Then you do out.
Attentive to instructions.
Vula, open up to your right. Don't just throw your right. Open it down. Round number 2.
Well, he's trying to speak in a language that I can understand. Nice to see that I'm telling him to throw straight right there. Then we go into the second round. Phillip Holiday starts off with some nice punches there. Left hooks, right hands. Morobi's there all the time, coming back to his own left hook. Straight right, left hook. Straight right once again. Nice punches from Morobi. Holiday working the body there, trying to get Morobi off. Seems to be an awkward customer, Morobi. Holds on, breaks loose, throws punches. Long arms. Holiday's not having it all his own way here in his second professional outing. Morobi there, you see those long arms, sticks out the jab. Lunges forward with the head and slaps a few uppercuts. Needs to turn his punches in a little bit more and be effective with uppercut. Holiday trying there with a big right hand. The second round is a lot more clinching and holding on here in the first minute. A little bit of an untidy second round. Phillip Holiday landing a nice head punch there. Nice head blow, I should say. Some good body work there from Holiday. Two fighters seem to be roughing each other up here in the second round. You can see Holiday's face is already red. Morobi's got his mouth open there. Both fighters having a full go here in the second round. Although, as I said, it started off as a bit of a rough, scruffy round. It's an exciting viewers around this. Morobi desperately trying to land any punch he can throw there. Lefts, rights, left hooks, overhands, you name it, he's trying them. Why not? He knows he's only got 4 rounds, he's got to get out there and throw whatever he can. And Holiday seems to be relaxed here now in the second minute of the second round. Got his hands up nicely. Nice to see he's got a better defense than Morobi. There we see that left hook coming in from Morobi. And terrific overhand right from Phillip Holiday. That's definitely the best punch of this fight so far. Morobi seems to be wearing there. Another overhand right from Holiday. Morobi comes back with his own right hand. Oh, we've seen an exciting second round here. Morobi, as I said earlier on, seems to be very awkward. You can see Holiday's battling here. A few punches after the bell, those punches work as well. Second round, I'm going to go with Phillip Holiday. As we go to Morobi's corner. You see the slow motion there. Morobi landing with that right hand. A bit wild with the right hand, but he landed. In the replay, we see that there's a terrific right hand from Phillip Holiday. And the right hand from Morobi. Retaliated right away.
There
we see Morobi's corner. If you listen to Harold Fulbrigh's advice.
Round number 3.
Well, straight into the third round here, the 4-round count in the lightweight division. Holiday knows he's got to go out there and work. He's only got 2 rounds left. Working nicely on the inside, nothing effective as yet. Both fighters banging away with heads there. Morobi, as awkward as he is with those long arms, is throwing uppercuts from a distance and actually landing them. Nice right hand there from Morobi, giving Holiday a hard fight during his second pro outing. Good experience for both fighters there. Often there's too many mismatches in this fight game. It's nice to see 2 fighters there banging away and being so evenly matched. Well, Morobi once again dips that straight right into the heart of Phillip Holiday. Holiday's banging away at the body, doing some nice body work there. That's the type of punches that slows any fighter down. You can see Morobi's mouth wide open there. And Holiday dancing confidently now. Comes back to the left-right combination. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 punches to the body. Some nice work there from Phillip Holiday. Oh, we're really seeing some good future prospects yet this afternoon on Mnet Supersport. This is the type of boxing that we appreciate here at ringside, and I'm sure you viewers appreciate. This is what it's all about. An exciting sport. The referee seems to be in the way of these 2 fighters. There's a lot of action going on in the ring. Second round was exciting. The third round's exciting. Just imagine what the 4th round is going to be like if we get that far. Wow, terrific right hand from Morobi. He thinks he's hurt Phillip Holiday. He may just have done that. Holiday's dancing and running away. Doesn't seem to be badly hurt, but he's really running. Some good movements there. Showed some good bobbing and weaving tactics. Comes back with his own right hand. Both fighters banging away on the inside there with their heads. They're going to be sore tomorrow. You see that left-right combination from Phillip Holiday. Nice overhand right there from Holiday, followed up by that left hook. At this stage of the fight, it seems to be Phillip Holiday seems to be taking command. There's a left hook followed by a straight right. Terrific punches there from Holiday. Building up his confidence here as the rounds go by and the minutes go by. Morobi's in the corner and he's hurt, he's in trouble. And Holiday's all over him. Morobi seems to be the wary of the 2 fighters here in this 3rd round. Well, he comes back with his own right hand, showing a lot of guts in the 3rd round. Well, nice round there for Phillip Holiday. Definitely a Holiday round there.
Take a deep breath. Get me the split bucket. Split it.
You see the slow motion, that overhand right from Phillip Holiday. Terrific round for Holiday. He really came back well. We're watching the replay and we're listening to Harold Fulbrigh's advice. There's that right hand. Got him in trouble there in the corner. Morobi, awkward customer, grabs on.
He wanted to drink. Okay, put it together now. Stay close. Just work it together. Okay, he's stuck.
Well, as you just heard, this is our fourth and final round. This lightweight encounter between Phillip Holiday and Paulos Morobi. As you heard Al Fulbright say, Morobi seems to be tired here in the fight, but you can never underestimate an opponent. It's never over until the final bell. And he's holding his own out there. Sticking out that long awkward jab. Holiday trying to get on the inside and do work. Some nice footwork there from Phillip Holiday. Not often you see a guy in his second professional encounter that's got footwork like that. Morobi coming forward there with some terrific punches. Straight right to the body, left to the head, straight right to the head. Once again, clips Phillip Holiday on the right ear there with it. It's a type of a slapping punch, but it's working for him. Once again, you see lunges forward with that right hand. Holiday standing in front of him, he's going to get hit with the right hand. Well, Holiday, as you heard Al Fulbright tell him, just get inside there and work it. When he gets inside, he just throws as many punches as he can. As I said, Morobi holding his own here in the fourth round. It's never over until it's over. And although he looked very wary in that third round, he's doing well in this fourth round. Probably landed the cleaner punches. Well, I'm changing my mind. There goes Phillip Holiday on the attack. Nice uppercuts there. Another terrific ploy there from Phillip Holiday to throw uppercuts. Oh, there we see that right hand from Morobi. It's not often you see young fighters like this throwing many uppercuts. It's probably the most difficult punch in the book, but the most telling. That right hand from Morobi. Morobi having a good round there, I must say. Besides the bit of inside work that Phillip Holiday has been doing, Morobi's really been taking command. Holiday, that's him with some telling body punches. He's hurt Morobi. Morobi seems like he's almost ready to pack it up. He's holding on there for dear life. That left-right combination really hurt him in the body. Oh yes, it's all Phillip Holiday. Holiday left-right combinations, raining the punches on Morobi. Morobi's holding on now desperately. Throwing a right-hand lunging punch in desperation. Holiday showing what dedication and discipline's all about there. The final minute of the fourth round and he's all over Morobi. Morobi started off this fourth round very well, throwing some good punches. But yeah, in the final minute of this fourth round, it's all Phillip Holiday. It almost looks as though Morobi's ready to quit and pack it off. Doesn't like the body punching, not at all. Mouth's bleeding, gum guards hanging out, and he's just holding on for dear life. Oh, there we go, end of the fourth round. Interesting, exciting lightweight encounter between Phillip Holiday and Paulos Morobi. I'm going to go with Phillip Holiday as an outright points winner here. There we see Phillip Morobi. You can see how he sighs there with relief. I'm sure he's glad this fight's over. Held his own nicely in the start of the fourth round. There we see that right hand he landed with. Phillip Holiday, good holding tactics there. When a guy hits you, catches you hard, you must grab and hold on. Holiday just banging away there at the body. If you count all those body punches, he's really throwing a lot of punches. You see Phillip Holiday also sighing. I'm sure he's happy it's over as well. Nice to see his second pro fight going the distance. His first fight he won in a stoppage. His opposition getting a little bit tougher. That's what all these young fighters need. We need that opposition. We need the competition. And that's where you gain the experience. Little scratch over the left eye there, but he doesn't look too bad after a tough four-round encounter. Al Fulbright smiling, seems to be happy with his boys' performance. As as I'm sure you noticed in all the previous fights, the trainers that's smiling at the end of the fight are normally the guys that know their fighters won the fight. But unofficially, once again, I predict Phillip Holiday an outright points winner. But officially, we're going to have to wait for the judges' scorecards. Phillip Holiday waiting anxiously there for the decision. Nice to see him in Brian Mitchell colours, even if I must say so myself. Morobi, funny enough, almost in the same colours, just the opposite reverse.
Now we have the decision for this fight. The judges saw it as follows. Mr. Chani scored the fight 40-36 in favour of Holiday. Judge Van Nieuwenhuizen scored it 40-36 to Holiday. Judge Duplessis scored it 39-37. A unanimous decision, and the points went to Phillip Holiday.
Well, what do you know? I've got 3 out of 3 today. 2 of the judges have the same scorecard as mine. So it doesn't look like I'm doing too bad as a judge. Oh, we're going to hand you back to the studio now. Some pretty exciting